How's it going, guys? We are going to be reviewing both day 1 and day 2 of my new training week, week 9. We're getting closer to finalizing the last few weeks of my block, and we start things off here with the low bar squat. As I mentioned before, on my deadlift days, I start by squatting and then I move on to my deadlifts. And there are two options that I have. I either have this option here. Now you see me doing quite a few repetitions where I do 2 sets of a weight that's around about an RPE 4, and I rep it for as many reps as I can get it up to around about an RPE 7. So we're trying to leave at least, a few reps in the tank. And I felt really good doing this. So that was the first set of 105 kilos. I did 20 reps, and then I was planning to do it again. But on this set, annoyingly, especially once I got past like 10 reps, I was feeling a bit of a twinge on my hamstring. I'm not too sure if that was just down to the first set of doing a lot of repetitions, but I've actually noticed this whenever I've taken the option of doing high repetitions of my low bar squat. I just feel a bit of a twinge on my hamstring, so I decided to cut the set short. I got my 20. I've always wanted to hit 20 reps, quite comfortably as well. But yeah, as you can see here, this is where I kind of stopped and I kind of wriggle my left leg. You can't see it because of the way the camera is angled. But yeah, I just thought, let me just see how far I can go. And yeah, the more repetitions I was doing, once I kind of got to about 15, I just felt like my hamstring was just getting more and more annoyed. So I thought, let me leave it alone, especially where I got deadlifts after. So this was my top set of 220 kilos on a snatch grip, on a deficit as well. Moved really well, can't complain. So I'm definitely still on track to try and match or at least PB on the last week on that lift. So the last time I got it was 250, but I did it without the deficit because I was training in a different gym. And the bar that I was using was a lot thicker than these Olympic bars. Then we got the back off set here. That was 4 reps at 160 kilos. Moved really nice, and that concluded day 1. Now we move over to day 2. So this was the incline bench press. I decided to put the stands on the side, just in case I failed, because I felt like the fourth set was a bit challenging. But then annoyingly, I set the stands up a little bit too high. So as you can see, I'm literally having to rest the bar at that bottom position, which actually made the movement a lot harder than what it should have been. And you can see here, like I was really grinding. I haven't grinded a rep in a long time, so I was glad to get that out of the way. Then we move over to the Penlay rows, 120 kilos. Again, back to what I was doing before I contracted this weird virus. So I'm happy to now finally get to that point where I'm moving the weights that I was when I was healthy. So definitely looking to see how far I can take this. With the Penlay row, funny enough, I always kind of like introduce it in every so often. I haven't trained, or I haven't consistently trained with it for a while, so I'm definitely looking forward to see how far I can take this. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.